Hey guys, Malik Mastery here. Today I'm going to show you what happens when you waive your rights and the police take advantage of your lack of knowledge.
Officer Chris McLaren opened Mr. Coral's door.
Relax. You have what, sir?
You gotta stay your distance. You too close. You
Sir,
too close.
Calm
You
down.
too close.
Relax.
You too close.
Look, you trying to take this to somewhere?
No.
It don't have
You
to
too
be.
close. You ain't got no mask on. You too close. It's COVID out here. You too close to me.
Chill out.
Please. No, you chill out.
Chill
Get
out.
First off, what this driver did wrong is that rather than talking about COVID and asking him to step back, he should have demanded that he close his door, because what he did by opening his door is that he breached his right privacy. As always, nothing that I say here should be construed as giving legal advice. I don't give legal advice, and I am not a barred attorney. If I were giving legal advice, I would charge a fee. My introductory video on my channel is called Jurisdictional Presumptions. If you haven't seen that video already, I suggest that you go and see it. This is a clip from Jurisdictional Presumptions.
Example of admissions. Every admission is a confession to a commercial violation, a commercial crime, or a commercial transaction. And here's an example or scenario. So whenever you're pulled over or approached by a culpable law enforcement agent known as police, i.e. policy enforcers, failure to disclose your national identity and status during an interaction of this kind is an admittance of jurisdiction by acquiescence. Presenting any commercial instrument such as a state identification card or driver's license as a form of identity is an admission of commercial privileges, which is an admission that subjects you to culpable jurisdiction. It is your national duty to destroy all jurisdictional presumptions.
The driver has yet to destroy the jurisdictional presumptions, therefore the officer assumes jurisdiction over him. This is why he opens the door, and when the driver does not rebut the presumption of jurisdiction by telling him to close the door, then the culpable law enforcement agent assumes jurisdiction.
Don't you do it.
You better get out of my face.
Step out of the car. You're under arrest.
For what? Step out of the car.
Step out of the car.
Why am I on the rest? You too
Step
close.
out of the car. Do it now.
Help me get out the car.
Step out the car.
You get sprayed.
The police always want you to step out of your car because they want you to waive your right to privacy. You have an expectation of privacy while you're in your car that you don't have when you're standing outside of your car. Then this guy turns around and waives his right and makes a motion to step out of the car. Therefore, the culpable law enforcement agent turns around and grabs him by the arm and forces him out of the car.
Get out of the car, you're gonna get sprayed.
On
On the ground. Now. On the ground. Put your hands behind your back.
Oh, Jesus.
Put your hands behind your back.
Oh, Jesus, no. No, son, please don't do me like this. I didn't do nothing. Oh.
Well, he's right about that. He didn't do nothing. He didn't enforce his rights. He didn't give notice that he's a private man. He didn't do none of the things he should have done because he didn't know to do those things.
I didn't do nothing. Oh.
Stop resisting.
I'm not resisting, sir. Oh, I got this stuff in my eyes. I got oh, God.
Found the point.
Please, man.
What is wrong with you, sir?
So I guess I got hit by 18 wheeler. I got.
Okay, but you sitting here rolling the window up on me, trying to shut a door in my face.
Now this tortfeasor is lying. He gonna say the man rolled the window up in his face. It's a bald-faced lie. And he's the one recording the thing. The guy did reach at the door. That didn't necessarily mean that he was going to close the door in his face, though. This should be a warning to you to always keep your doors locked.
Sorry.
All I'm trying to do is assess if you're injured or hurt, and you ain't giving me nothing but problem. Do you remember hitting your head during the wreck?
I remember hitting
Huh?
my shoulder against the window and my head went against it. Oh.
This guy's a piece of shit. He want to see if the man was injured or not, but nevertheless he drags him out of the car, forces him to the ground, can tell the man is rather elderly and not in good shape, and nevertheless just been hit in the rear by 18-wheel truck. But he's concerned about his welfare. He's a goddamn liar.
Oh, my eyes dry.
Yeah, that's what Mace does, man.
Please, sir.
Just sit where you are right now and just don't move. Just chill. Just relax.
Then once you waive your rights, the police take advantage of that and proceed as if you waived all your rights. And if you don't know your rights, then the police will treat you as they are treating this guy in the video. That's why you have to know your rights and enforce your own rights, because you expect for the police to enforce your rights just like they have an oath to do, and they never do that. That's why we call them colorable law enforcement agents.
All right. Probably. Which side you want to roll on? Your left or your right?
So I'm in pain.
Good.
I just was in an accident the other day. I'm in pain.
Come on.
Sir, please don't.
You want to roll on your left or your right side?
I don't know which way to go, sir. I'm hurting.
You know, throughout my tenure, I've helped a lot of people with a lot of different legal matters, whether they be foreclosures or traffic or eviction or whatever the case may be. And one thing that holds true for most of these situations is that people get a little bit of knowledge, then they think they can do it themselves. If you want to help your people and your family and loved ones know what to do in these type of situations, first I would suggest giving a consultation. Second, I would suggest supporting this channel by smashing that like button and subscribing if you haven't done so already. And share this video and share my videos with your people so they can become informed. But for the detailed information, you need to get a consultation. My contact email address is in the description. Until the next time, Prophet Noble Drew Ali said this: law governs all events.